Art, beautiful, valuable, and sometimes very easy to steal. These masterpieces, created with such care and skill, often become the targets of those who wish to possess them unlawfully. Throughout history, daring heists and clever forgeries have captivated the public. These stories of audacious thefts and intricate deceptions are as compelling as the artworks themselves. Why are we so drawn to these stories? Is it the thrill of the crime, the audacity of the act, or perhaps the glimpse they offer into the dark underbelly of the art world? These narratives reveal the lengths to which individuals will go to claim a piece of history. These crimes often involve famous works, instantly recognizable masterpieces. The theft of such pieces is not just a loss to the museum, but to the cultural heritage of humanity. The theft of such pieces sends shockwaves through the art world and beyond. The public and media are drawn into the drama, creating a global sensation. Suddenly, these silent, still objects become the center of international manhunts and media frenzies. Investigators and journalists alike scramble to uncover the truth behind the heist. But art theft isn't always about money. Sometimes it's driven by obsession, revenge, or even a misguided sense of patriotism. The motivations behind these crimes can be as complex as the artworks themselves. Forgers, on the other hand, are often motivated by greed or a desire for recognition. They seek to deceive the art world and gain fame through their illicit creations. They meticulously study the techniques of the masters, attempting to replicate not just the image, but the very essence of the artwork. Their skill and dedication can sometimes make it difficult to distinguish the fake from the original. From the theft of the Mona Lisa to the elaborate forgeries of Han van Meegeren, the stories of art crime are a fascinating blend of cunning, artistry, and sheer audacity. These tales continue to intrigue and mystify us. These tales offer a glimpse into the shadowy corners of the art world, where beauty and value can easily become targets for those seeking fortune and fame. They remind us that behind every masterpiece there is a story waiting to be told. It was a Monday morning in 1911, a day that would go down in history. When the world discovered the unthinkable, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa was missing from the Louvre Museum in Paris. Panic ensued, and disbelief spread like wildfire. The Mona Lisa, with her enigmatic smile and priceless value, had vanished. The art world was in shock. The theft was audacious in its simplicity, a crime that seemed almost too bold to be true. An Italian handyman, Vincenzo Perugia, simply walked into the museum, removed the painting from its frame, and walked out. It was a heist executed with unnerving ease. He hid the painting in his small apartment, waiting for the perfect moment to sell it. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The world was in an uproar. Conversations buzzed in cafes and debates raged in art circles. Newspapers ran headlines, screaming of the stolen masterpiece. The Mona Lisa was on everyone's lips. The Louvre closed its doors, its reputation tarnished. The museum's security was called into question. The French police launched a full-scale investigation, chasing down false leads and wild theories. Detectives worked tirelessly, but the trail seemed to grow colder by the day. The theft became an international sensation, turning the Mona Lisa into a household name. People from all corners of the globe were captivated by the mystery. 2 years later, Perugia attempted to sell the painting to an art dealer in Florence. He believed the time was right. The dealer, immediately recognizing the stolen masterpiece, contacted the authorities. The net was closing in on Perugia. The Mona Lisa was recovered, undamaged, and returned to the Louvre, much to the relief of the art world, where she remains behind bulletproof glass, a symbol of both artistic genius and the audacity of art thieves. Her story, forever etched in history, continues to fascinate and inspire. Edvard Munch's iconic painting, The Scream, with its haunting image of existential angst, has become a target for art thieves not once, but twice. This masterpiece, with its swirling colors and evocative expression, has captivated audiences and criminals alike. The first theft in 1994 saw the painting ripped from its frame at the National Gallery in Oslo, Norway. It was a shocking event that left the art world in disbelief and raised serious questions about museum security. The thieves even left a mocking note thanking the museum for its poor security. This brazen act of defiance highlighted the audacity of the criminals and the vulnerability of even the most prestigious institutions. The motive, it seemed, was simple greed. The allure of the painting's immense value was too tempting for the thieves to resist. The thieves demanded a ransom, hoping to make a quick fortune from the painting's immense value. However, their plan backfired. The authorities were not willing to play along with the criminals' demands. The Norwegian government refused to negotiate, and after months of tense negotiations through intermediaries, the painting was recovered in a sting operation. The successful recovery was a testament to the persistence and dedication of law enforcement. Just over a decade later, in 2004, the scream was targeted again. This time, the heist was even more daring and audacious. This time, masked gunmen stormed the Munch Museum in Oslo, brazenly stealing both the screen and another Munch masterpiece, Madonna, in broad daylight. The audacity of the daylight robbery shocked the world. The thieves escaped in a waiting getaway car, leaving the art world reeling once more. The boldness of their escape plan added to the drama of the heist. The second theft sparked another international manhunt. Authorities from around the world joined forces to track down the culprits and recover the stolen masterpieces. 2 years later, the paintings were recovered, though they had suffered some damage during their ordeal. The restoration process was painstaking, but the artworks were eventually returned to their former glory. The scream, once a symbol of anxiety and alienation, had become a stark reminder of the vulnerability of art, even in a world seemingly obsessed with its protection. The painting's tumultuous history underscores the ongoing challenges in safeguarding cultural treasures.